What is up, guys? It's Fanboy from Super Lego Fanboy, and today we got another Lego Ninjago Season 17 Dragon's Rising set. This is set number 71796, ages 9 up. This is the Elemental Dragon versus the Empress Mech. Has 1,038 pieces. You get 6 minifigures, 1 baby dragon, the jet, and the Imperium Mech, and of course the dragon itself. Before we take a look at the set, let's look at the box artwork right here. And I gotta say, this looks incredible, as always. The figures we get are Baby Ryu, Zane, Jay, Shora, Lord Roz, Empress Beatrix, and an Imperium Guard. And here's the top of the box, nothing much going on right here. Actual size scale of your minifigure right there. And let's flip this box around, and not much going on here. Except you could actually combine the jet and the dragon to make it into that thing, which is awesome. And you get one of the 6 dragon energy cores. So, cool. So, now let's take a closer look at the set. So, we'll move these guys out of the way. So, we'll move the mech out of the way. And we'll just have the jet close by. And we'll just take a look at the dragon first. And I have this. So here it is, the Elemental Dragon. And all I have to say is, wow, this thing is massive. I mean, this thing is almost like a monster. The building thing was pretty enjoyable, in my opinion. And actually, we have seen this dragon in Dragon's Rising. He actually has a name. His name is Jiro, J-I-R-O. I think that's how you pronounce it. If that's not how you pronounce it, let me know how you pronounce it in the comment section down below. That would really be helpful. Moving on. So, just right off the bat, this thing literally looks like a T-Rex. I mean, if I grab one of my T-Rex's, like, toys, here's a T-Rex figure. This is the Heroes of Gujitsu Tyro double goo pack from the Heroes of Gujitsu Deep Goo Sea, and he is a T-Rex, and this dragon looks like a T-Rex, so yeah, that's pretty cool. But this thing gets even more crazier. I mean, look at that tail right here. This tail just reminds me so much of like a Stegosaurus there, because of the these Lego pieces right here are like represent like the spikes of the tail. And these are actually the same exact pieces we saw in Zane's race car, but those were in blue, but these are in yellow. So I'm going to call these the lightning bolts, which is pretty cool. Probably move on to articulation, starting with the tail. The tip of the tail can actually be moved, so can this part right here. This part can also be, these parts are on a ball joint, so you can actually have free range of motion. So yeah, you can just swing this tail like a Stegosaurus right there. Leg articulation is pretty good. You have it at this point, have it wrapped around like that, like so. Foot articulation is pretty nicely done as well. You got side-to-side motion right there. These claws are on these little clip joints, so that's cool. We even got a dew claw, which is pretty nicely done. So moving on to the arms, very T-Rex-like because of how short they are. Like T-Rex used to have short arms, and this dragon, I mean, it doesn't have short arms, but they're just the right good. They're short, but they're very T-Rex-like. Anyways, this arm is on a ball socket joint, same as for the other one, so you get a lot of range of motion right there. The wrist is also uses the mixel joint right there. The claws are using these clip joints, so pretty cool right there. Same thing for the other arm right there. Pretty cool. Neck articulation is pretty nicely good. It's this part right here. You just have a little range of motion right there, up and down. This part has full range of motion. This has the ball socket joint, and the neck has the same range of motion as this part of the neck. We might as well take a look at the head now. It uses the lower jaw uses the Zane's Ice Dragon mold piece right there. And the upper part is using the Jay's Thunder Dragon Eva head molding. And right there you can see the dragon core, which is the yellow one. And that looks pretty cool right there. And you got some more of Thunderbolt pieces coming from its mouth. And yes, the mouth can open, which is pretty cool. I should also mention that this can actually have some good range, like has more range motion like this, if you do that. Actually, we're moving on to wings, and they're actually on these bulge wings, so you actually have a lot of range of motions on this dragon. Its wings. There we go. And might as well take a look at the wings, and they're made out of the plasticky type. Now, personally, I prefer the cloth wings, but I think this will make an exception. The part just exception because of how good the details on the wings are. The blue, the light blue, dark blue, and the yellow right there, which is pretty cool. And if you took a closer look, if you notice right there, there's this brown saddle right there, which actually put in a minifigure. I mean, this is it before. This is pretty much like pretty much a crazy dragon that's like probably a dragon that wasn't used to like anyone until the ninjas rescued him from Imperium. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. But for this part, we're gonna have to move this saddle because if you guys remember, like I said, this set came with a jet that can be connected to the dragon. So how do you do that? Well, we should start out with the neck piece right there. So you might want to move these tail pieces and actually go on right here on the neck. Like so. This part is going to be, I'll try to get a good angle for you guys. So there are little clips right there for each of the wing right here. So we actually put in the wing pieces. Just to give it a little more awesomeness right there. Now for these clips, they actually are used to hold the cannons on the jet. I'm calling these cannons. And you get two disc shooters that go on right there. You can actually reload them, which is pretty cool. And finally, we get the main piece of the jet that snaps on right there. And there we go. Now we got it combined with the dragon. And I have to say, this thing looks incredible now. I mean, it was incredible before, but this just took it at a whole nother level right there. And we still have a place to put Jay in, and we even have his place to hold his katanas, which go right there. So so far, I'm really loving this dragon. Now let's take a look at the other build of this set, which is the let's move this dragon out of the way, which is the Empress Mech. And as I'm recording this, we have seen this mech in the ending of episode 10 of Dragon's Rising. The mech is pretty good. We got ankles, knees, hips, the shoulders, the elbows. Guess this one wrist can be adjusted right here. Finger articulations for this arm right there, which uses the claw pieces. And on this arm, it just uses the Exoforce arm pieces, I'm calling them. And it's building this giant blade piece right here. And we brought back the Prime Empire blade piece, but this is in a brand new color. I thought this was going to be like the old one, the Empire Temple Madness color right there. I'm calling this Scorpion. This can be movable right there. And of course, the cockpit can open up, and you can actually put in the Empress inside of it right there. I'm trying to get her in. There we go. I got her in the mech, and we actually have a place to hold her weapon right here. Whoops, this part was not supposed to come off. For other movement, we got this piece that can be moved, which is pretty interesting right there. So, overall, I think this is probably one of the best mechs LEGO has ever made. And it has some standing up problems though, but still, I think this looks pretty cool. Now, let's take a look at our minifigures. So, let's get them out, get them right. So, the minifigures we get are, let me adjust the camera. We got Empress Beatrix, Lord Roz, an Imperium Guard. Hang on, I'm still getting the other one. Jay, Zane, Sora, and of course Ryu, right there. First I'll take a look at Jay, and this is the exact same Jay minifigure we just got in the Imperium Dragonhound set. But so as I'm recording this, we have not yet seen Jay. I really hope we see him in part 2. But, he has some nice printing on the front there, some nice printing on the back there. He has brand 2 new faces. This is his like very angry expression, and this is like his maybe digital face, I'm calling it. And he has 2 golden katanas that he can carry on his back with that little clip right there. Still, I really hope we see Jay in Dragon's Rising. Next up, we have Zane, and just like Jay, he has 2 golden katanas right there, and he could put them on his back there. And as I'm recording this, we have seen Zane in Dragon's Rising in episode 9 and 10. He has some nice printing on the front there, and on his legs. He has some nice printing on the back there. And just like Jay, he has 2 new faces. His like serious face, and this like energy face, I'm calling it. I'm not entirely sure what face that is that. But anyways, that was a look at Zane. Next up we have Sora. Well, her real name is actually Anna, but here we have Sora. And just like the others, like the other 2, she also has 2 golden katanas that she can store on her back. She has some nice printing on her. Nice leg printing on her. The torso print, let me move her head. Nice torso printing right there. Nice printing on that arm right there. Nice printing on the back there, which I still think that is Grumpy Cat, maybe. Her hair and this hooded hairpiece is brand new. Well, actually, Sora's a brand new character, so she has 2 faces. This is her with her powers, and this is her without her powers, which is interesting. I still think that is Grumpy Cat. What do you guys think? Do you think that might be Grumpy Cat in a different color? Let me know in the comment section down below. So, next up we have Baby Ryu, and Baby Ryu is, well, Ryu is probably the adorable dragon, and yeah, he's so adorable. And like I said in every video with Ryu, if you just ignore the rings, just in my opinion, that looks like an Ankylosaurus right there. So pretty cool. And he's just one solid piece, and yeah, he is one of the main characters in Ninjago Dragon's Rising. Next up, we move on to our villains. The main villain of this wave is Empress Beatrix. And I don't know why, but her name sounds so much like Bellatrix from, like, Harry Potter. Does that name sound familiar to you guys? Let me know in the comment sections down below. She's missing her cape piece, and this is not the right weapon, but who knows? Maybe, well, she's a Lego minifigure, we can actually fix her. I don't know if I want to, but still, pretty nice figure to get. She has some nice printing on her torso and on her legs, and some back printing is pretty nicely done. And she uses the golden armor piece that we're going to see on Roz and the Imperium guy in a little bit. And so far, she wants to destroy the ninjas after they free the dragons. And she has a brand new hairpiece. And to remove that hairpiece, she has, well, 2 faces, more like a angry face and an even more angry face. I mean, this is like similar to like the hunted Harumi, like has a mad face and an even more angry face. And yeah, that's pretty crazy. So that was a look at Empress Beatrix. Next up we have Lord Roz, and he's the exact same minifigure we got in before. He has his hammer right there. Nice printing on the legs there. If we remove his armor piece. Nice printing on the torso there. Nice printing on the legs there. Nice printing on the back there. Same armor piece that we saw before with, and his headpiece is pretty nicely done. I still wish he got it white head. Like I would give him some more details on his face because it looks so weird. Like he does not have looks like he has any white teeth right there. At last up, we have the Imperium Guard, which I think this is an exclusive minifigure in this set. He has the has a brick built weapon, similar from the black one we saw in the Zane's race car set. He has some nice printing on the front there, nice printing on the back there. Same armor piece we saw on Beatrix and Roz, and he just has one face right there, and he has some back printing on here, which is not right there. And he just has a frying pan on his head, a golden frying pan, which I still think is pretty funny. Now let's bring everything back in. So let's bring in the box. We'll bring in the dragon, and we'll bring in the mech, and probably bring in the other saddle right there. And we'll zoom back in. So what are my overall thoughts about this set? I mean, this is probably one of LEGO's best LEGO Dragons, and obviously one of my favorite LEGO sets in Ninjago's Dragon's Rising. And did you know, this was actually my most wanted set of this year, because of how good the dragon looks. And I'm still really good, and still, after reviewing it to you, I think this dragon looks incredible. I mean, the dragon looks great, the mech is pretty good, minifigures are pretty good, and you get the choice to actually change it up, have it with the jet or without the jet. It's pretty cool too. So I give this a 2 thumbs up. And yeah, I mean, the dragon looks so good right there. So yeah. So that was, guys, this was a review on the LEGO Ninjago Season 17 Elemental Dragon versus the Empress Mech. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, share, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you won't miss out any more awesome videos. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. And I'll see you next time.